Hello everyone, you are welcome to Anchor Network where you get reliable and authentic news that are so crucial to you. I say big thank you to everyone who has been part of this channel and who has taken time to subscribe. And if you are yet to subscribe, I say please click the red subscribe button and also the bell icon. The bell icon will allow you to get notified anytime we publish any news.
What I want for the Southeast, if you ask my personal opinion, and what I think most people in the Southeast want, is that we should be allowed to develop our place at our own pace. Let's go to a restructured Nigeria in which every area, the question of who becomes president of Nigeria will become less controversial. I hate this idea of donating the presidency to a particular section just to assuage their feelings. And rather than bake the cake, we share the cake. Naturally, every Southeasterner would like the president of Nigeria to come from the Southeast. But the recruitment process in Nigeria has to be rejigged. The parties have become anointing stations with no democratic credentials for making the best of decisions. We have to go through a rejig of our entire political process, even though it will be in the benefit of the Southeast to have the next president come from it, and it will assuage their feelings of marginalization. A Southeastern president of Nigeria with a jaundiced constitution still remains ineffective and unsatisfactory to the people of the Southeast.
Ohanaeze President Nwodo rejects Igbo presidency, prefers restructuring. Despite the clamor for the shifting of power to the southeastern part of the country in 2023, the President General of the Apex Igbo Sociocultural Group, Ohanaeze Igbo, John Nwodo, has said that the region does not need presidency. Speaking on Channel TV on Monday, October 7th, the Igbo leader said that the people of the southeast should be allowed to develop on their own pace. He emphasized that what the region needs is restructuring of the country, adding that a southeastern president of Nigeria with a jaundiced constitution will still remains ineffective and unsatisfactory to the people of the region. He said, I don't believe in power sharing. What is important to me is that we should have the structure of Nigeria revisited. Restructuring is devolution of powers. There is no reason on earth why primary education should start from the federal government. A southeastern president of Nigeria with a jaundiced constitution still remains ineffective and unsatisfactory to the people of the southeast. We have to go through a rejig of our entire political process. What I want for the southeast is that we should be allowed to develop our region at our own pace, he said. So guys, that is what we are hearing from the president of Ohanaeze. And to me, that is what I have been talking about. Where the president comes from is consequential. It doesn't matter where the president comes from. If the president knows what he's doing, if the president is not a tribalistic person, if the president does not involve in nepotism, if the president is not a self-centered person, believe you me, the country would have been better than the way it is. And also, the vice president, I don't know what is happening now. He's been singing restructuring of late. He's been talking about restructuring, that they should give power to the state so that they will be able to develop their area, that will be extended to regions. But it's still part of the government that has been saying that restructuring means different thing to different people. They don't want restructuring. It's coming out to most of the conferences he's been going, or talking about restructuring. I'm just like, this man is just, speaking about this restructuring, with a loud voice. Now, why now? Maybe he has been saying it, but it's not to this extent which he's speaking it. Every now he goes, oh, restructuring, less power be given to states so that they can develop their area. But who are you telling? Who are you preaching it to? You are the people, you are in charge of the country. You say you are part of this thing, that there's nothing like a rift between you and the president. Why can't you discuss with him? If you have a good relationship with him, why can't you discuss with him? If you have good relationship with the senators, why can't you discuss with them? Both upper and lower chamber, you have your people there. So why are you people not saying anything. Who are you telling? Are you telling the people that have been talking about restructuring? You are still telling them back. What do you want them to do? Both House of Representatives and the senators, you have your people there. They are the one in charge. You are the one in charge of the country. You are the vice president. So who are you preaching to? Because I'm just beginning to suspect what could be the reason behind this man talking about restructuring. Afenifere has been talking about restructuring. Ohanaeze, they've been talking about restructuring, and now they are trying to deceive the Easterners. Of course, the IPOP people they are not even interested in all of those things. So the best, if they can come together and have a united voice and know what they really want, they need to meet together and know what they really want. No, I know he has been talking about restructuring, but this idea of everybody just saying, oh, the next president should come from the East, should come from the Southeast, what does it really matter? Because all of them, all those politicians, they are the same. Whether they are from the North, or they are from the South, or from the East, they are the same. Majority of the politicians are the same. They are particulars about their personal interest, not the general interest of the people. That is what they are all about, talking about. And what is even important, if really we have a president that believes in everybody, not a partial president, a president that loves everybody equally, a president that is patriotic, I'm sure even the issue of restructuring wouldn't have even come up in the first place. Because even when you talk about the restructuring in the first place, we have all of those people too. They will just go and, they will go and hang there. They will go and, take their own position at that regional level, or at that state level. The problem we have is that majority of people in this country, they are selfish. They are selfish. Even if you give all of them, each local government to be heading, is still going to be one problem or the other. Even if we are going to restructure, we need restructuring in in every facet of our lives. Restructuring of everything. But the example must come from the top. They will tell you change start from you. No, it will start from the top. So we don't even know what they are talking about. If really he wants restructuring, good and fine. He needs to talk to his people. But this issue of it has to go to the Southeast. I don't know. There's something that is fishy. Something is really fishy. Because everybody just coming, let the Igbos, let them have this thing. If they have it, is that going to solve? Will that solve the problem? Solve the problem of Nigeria? If the person that is going to be the president from the Southeast, if the person is not patriotic, it's still going to be the same thing. Because these politicians, it's like they have a cartel. They have their own, they have group that is different from the masses. They speak one language. They understand the language they speak. The language they speak, we as the citizens, we as the masses, we don't understand the language. Whether they are from the North, whether they are from the South, or from the South, in as much they are Nigerian politicians, forget it. They understand the language you speak. They know the language you speak that you and I don't understand. And they are on different level. They are on different level, I must tell you. They are on different level. So this gentleman said, the Nwodo, the president of Ohanaeze, said he rejects Igbo presidency, and which is not going to be just like they are just deceiving them. They are just deceiving themselves. They will tell you that Igbos, they don't know how to play politics. Don't we have Igbos in PDP? Don't we have Igbos in APC? So what are we talking about? Is Rochas not from the Southeast? It's what's this man's name? Many people like that. Many of them are they not from APC? So what are they talking about? So what did they even benefit? Even the Rochas that was the governor of Imo State, how well did he manage the state, even being an APC state when he was a governor? How well did he manage? Did they feel the impact of APC? In fact, they hated APC the more, and that was why they didn't get that a governorship a position again, because the way and manner which he governed the state. So what are we talking about? All these politicians, like I say, I will continue to say, they understand their language. Their language is different from what we masses understand. At that level, whether they come from this, they understand themselves. When it comes to sharing of money, doing all manner of all this movement, They understand it. That time they will not, you not hear about marginalization. But since this man said that is what he prefers, because if it is not well structured, even this thing is still going to fall back to nothing. Everybody will start complaining. If the person who is going to be the president from the east, if the person is going to emerge from east, definitely we are still going to be having the same problem. We are going to be experiencing the same thing. Where the president comes from is inconsequential, in as much the person is patriotic, not what we have now. And the unfortunate thing there is that we don't even know where to start, because the whole thing is rotting. The whole system is rotting. Everything is deteriorated. Everything has gone down the drain. Everybody is just living the life. Okay, anywhere belief is, whatever that comes, if day breaks today, whatever that comes for us, we will accept it that way. People have been talking, they are tired. You talk of restructuring, some people say no, it is not restructuring. Oh, you talk of this thing, some people say it is not like that. So what else do we want? How do we go about it? Because where some people will be trying to lift the country up, a majority will be bringing it down. I think what these people are talking about, this IPOB are talking about, if they can really allow that, it will be okay, because everybody, you are speaking the same language. Whether that one it will come to a very large extent, you have the same culture, you understand yourself. We know that human being cannot be predicted, but maybe that will help in the first place. So guys, I would like to hear from you what you think about what the president of Ohanaeze has said, that is rejecting the Igbo presidency, that because it's not going to do them any good, he prefers a restructuring. Please, let's continue the conversation from the comment section. Thank you very much. Bye.